Scorpio, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon, no, for the new moon in Sagittarius, right? Now, keep in mind, I think I told you this in the Sagittarius video. We had another new moon in Scorpio, right? And so we're having this new moon in Sagittarius, right? But when the full moon accumulates, it's going to be a full moon in, oh, my card is tearing. And this is my Knight of Cups too. We're having a full moon in Cancer, right? Because it'll be Capricorn season when the full moon hits, right? What I was getting for you before I started the video, I feel like at this time you're trying to get comfortable here, right? I feel like you're kind of arranging things. I feel like you're cleaning stuff up, cleaning stuff out here as well. That could be physical, that could be spiritual, that could just be mental here as well. Yeah, I feel like you're really kind of like cleaning up things, places, yourself here, right? Like I feel like there's like I feel like you have like a tension growing inside of you where like things just really are not like feeling like comfortable, like to your liking at this time. Like I feel like and I don't think it's like an irritation with the world here, right? I feel like you're just like getting this itch to like just get up and start almost like spring cleaning, right? Like I feel like you're remodeling. I feel like you're fixing some things in your home, fixing some things in your workplace here as well. This could be personal relationships here as well, right? I feel like you're just, it's like this inner feeling like something's just not clicking right for you here, right? And Scorpio, yeah, I feel like you're almost like taking control of yourself and your environment, almost like you're taking control of other people as well too. Scorpio, I feel like it's very much like a control. Okay, I feel like I feel like you're struggling with control here. What is the serenity prayer? God grant me the things to change the things I can't, the things I can, and the wisdom to know that just something like that. Yeah, I feel like Scorpio. I feel like I saw the King of Cups too. Yeah, I mean King of Wands. Oh man. Yeah, Scorpio. I feel like there's something here where you're just, doing what you can to make to almost make the world a better place here, right? Yeah, I feel like I feel like there's like a space here where you're almost like trying to control your control issues. Like I feel like there's a lot of things in yourself that you're like sensing and feeling here, right? And I feel like you're trying to work through it, right? I feel like you're almost like trying to make it like more like conscious to yourself, that way you can like truly work through it. I feel like there's a lot of feelings here that you're really kind of going through as well, right? Yeah, I feel like you're also knowing, I feel like you're realizing like the power dynamics between people as well here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're a lot more aware as to like the underlying like emotions and feelings in the room here, right? Especially involving other people at this time. Yeah, I feel like you're really kind of like seeing the connection, seeing other people's intention here. I feel like everything's kind of like razor sharp for you at this time, right? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to really just focus in on on everything. Right? Yeah, I feel like you're really just focusing in on everything at this time. First out, we have the Page of Swords. That's what I'm saying, Scorpio. I feel like you're almost like spying without spying, right? I feel like you're kind of like adamantly at work here, while also like there's all of this stuff going on around you, behind you, right? I feel like as you're like kind of focusing in on what it is like you're working on here, right? I feel like you have like there's a lot of people around you talking. There's a lot of ideas being brought up here, right? And I feel like it's almost like you have like you're juggling. I feel like you're like staying with what you're focused in, but you also have all this around you that you're paying attention to. And I feel like it's bringing you a lot of ideas, a lot of facts here, a lot of like secrets as well, right? I feel like you're almost like picking up on like what like other people are talking about around you. Like you're almost like pretending not to even notice, pretending not to even be aware as to like what's going on. But I feel like you have like your little ears perched up, right? I feel like you're paying a lot more attention than you're like, than you're allowing other people to realize or know, right? Yeah, I feel like you're almost like playing dumb at this time. And then we have this, yes. I feel like the more that you're in this energy, the more that you're just kind of paying attention to everything going on around you here, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot more that's going to be shown to you as well, right? Yeah. I feel like when you're doing this, it's almost like you're like super in your energy. I just saw 444. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like you're like an undercover spy. Scorpio. I feel like you almost like play for both teams here, like good and evil, right? I feel like you're almost like a double agent. Yeah, yeah, you're very aware as to what's going on around you at this time. There's a whole lot shown to you in this space. than you ever thought, right? Like there's a lot more like that's like being shown out here to the world than I think you realized. And yeah, I feel like in order to get to this space where things are just like really shown to you here, I feel like there's gonna be several things here where you're having to walk away from it, right? There's gonna be several things here where it's just time to kind of like let the sun set, right? Yeah, I feel like at this time, yeah, Scorpio, I feel like you've been closing a lot of chapters here as well, right? Once again, closing a lot of chapters, right? I feel like these are already like books and stories that you've read for yourself here, and it's almost like it's gotten really cyclical. I feel like you're just reading like the same stories over and over and over. So I feel like at this time, I feel like you're really just walking away from it. I don't feel like you're like continuing yourself in this story here, right? Yeah. I almost see like your life's kind of like a TV show. I don't know why I'm saying it this way. I feel like your life's kind of like a TV show here, right? And I feel like there's like an underlying story, right? Whether it be with your family, with your work here, whatever. And I feel like it's like the same people, same characters, and just playing out the same stories here. And, you know, same connections, everything like that. But I feel like you have so much more going on within yourself than just like these average stories here, right? It's almost like the Matrix. And I feel like you're almost like walking away from like the same story, same people, same places, in order to go like deeper into what like you're actually wanting to accumulate, the story that you're actually wanting to pay attention to, right? I feel like there's been like a story here being told about like your life or what's going on here, right? And instead of like feeding more into that story, I feel like you're like co-creating with the universe. You're like, no, that's not my story. That's not the stuff I want to focus on here, right? So I feel like you're getting really serious and really like, once again, paying attention to what it is you're wanting to focus in on, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're leaving a lot of like old stories behind. I feel like there's like a book here. Once again, a book that you've read just over and over and over. And I feel like you're just closing the chapter, right? I feel like, yeah, there's something so much more that you're really wanting to put energy and focus into, right? I feel like, yeah, once again, I feel like you're still aware as to like the underlying story that's going on around you, but I don't feel like that's where you're putting your energy into, right? Yeah, Scorpio, that's intense. And then we have the moon. We do have the sun and the moon here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're almost like walking away from like things that are having to be like kept in the dark here, things that are like you're really not allowed to like bring out and show the world here, right? Yeah, once again, I feel like there's like a whole depth to you. Like there's like a whole underlying story, a whole underlying world out here, right? And I feel like this is your energy, this is your focus. You're a lot deeper than I think the rest of the world is really seeing and or understanding here, right? Yeah. I feel like you're almost like just done holding your truth back. Done, yeah, I feel like done. Like I feel like you're just finished allowing things to just get told for you here, right? And you see how it's like, yeah, once again, I feel like you're a double agent here, right? Like I feel like you're working with light energy and dark energy here, right? I feel like it's like these two are almost like telling a story here, right? And yeah, I don't feel like you're involved in it. I feel like you're really in your own realm, in your own little, yeah, I feel like you're done focusing in on like what's actually being shown out here and more like focusing in on like your inner world, right? The inner stories, the inner like tale that you're telling yourself here. Yeah, once again, I feel like you're still aware as to like what's going on in the real world and the outside world here, right? But that's not where your energy and focus is. Like, yeah, you're a physical being, but no, I feel like you're more like a spiritual being, like living in a physical world here, right? And I feel like you're really having an understanding about that as well. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of secrets here that have been keeping you trapped, right? I feel like there's been a lot of fears and worries as well. I feel like there's pieces and parts of yourself that you really don't show the world. I feel like it's really just you with you here as well. I feel like you're, at this time, I feel like you're really just kind of walking away from anything that's really been keeping you trapped here, right? Aspects of yourself that you don't really like to see. I feel like you've been doing a lot of shadow work here as well. I feel like you've really been feeling your emotions. I feel like you've really just been sitting with things, allowing them to like come up. And I feel like you've just been like, kind of like watching them pass by here as well. Yeah, Scorpio, I don't feel like you're getting too attached to what it is you're thinking, seeing, feeling, anything like that, right? Yeah, I feel like you're approaching the world at this time with very much a detached sense of self, attached sense of feelings towards things, right? You're not getting too connected. You're not, no, no, no. Yeah, I feel like that's really helping you at this time. I feel like it's helping you work through a lot of these issues here, right? Where, yeah, I feel like you have been focusing in on so much of like the outside world here. I feel like that's where like the tension's been coming up. I feel like it's like almost frustration that you can't like change or fix these things for you, right? Yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like you're letting a lot of this go. And then we have 10 of Wands. Once again, I feel like you're letting a lot of this go. I feel it's been heavy. It's been baggage, burdens. Yeah, I feel like you've just been almost like carrying around other people's luggage here as well. Scorpio. Anything that's been keeping you trapped, anything that's been weighing you down here, anything that's been really keeping you stuck. I feel like you're almost seeing the underlying reasons. I feel like you're like really working through some things here, right? I feel like once again, I feel like there's been an ending of a chapter, ending of a book here. And I feel like it's pushing you to go into your own direction in your own way here, right? What is this Page of Swords? We have the Ace of Swords. Yes. Scorpio, at this time, I feel like you almost like are like a radio signal. I feel like you're out here like literally picking up so much about like the world around you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're literally picking up everything with the world around you here at this time. I feel like you're able to like really see things clearly, hear things clearly as well, right? Yeah, I feel like you, oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of secrets, a lot of things kind of hidden from you at this time. I feel like the more you're just like in a space, you're open and accepting to like the things that are needing to be shown and told to you here, right? I feel like the facts are coming in. Yeah, I feel like everything's going to be clarified for you as well. Yeah, Scorpio, at this time, I feel like you are really able to connect with people in a sense where it's almost like a mental connection here, right? Like, I feel like you're calling people on the phone, like, with just your mind, right? Yeah, Scorpio, yeah. The more you're going into like these restful states, allowing things to just be, what did we just talk about? The more you're just allowing things to be and come to you here, right? The more you're going to be picking up, right? I feel like this is very important information for you, right? Yeah, these are things that you're needing to see about family members, friends, people around you, people that are going to be coming in for you here as well. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, stay patient, stay with it. Right, really focusing on resting, meditating here, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing work coming in for you as well, right? I feel like it's going to be, yeah, I feel like your crown and your heart chakra are going to be healed as well, right? I feel like that's more of the energy that you're working in. I feel like you're connecting your heart and your crown. Yeah. With the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some secrets here that you're needing to know, things that are going to be coming to you, right? Allow it to happen, right? There's something here with this King of Pentacles that you're needing to see as well. I feel like there's some energy here that you're really needing to heal. What is this Sun card? We have 5 of Cups. Yeah, when these truths come out, I feel like it's going to be heartbreaking. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things that, yeah, I feel like it's necessary for you to see. It's going to bring sadness here for you a little bit, but I feel like it's just something that you're needing to feel, right, in order to heal it as well. It might feel a little negative, it might feel a little sad, but the thing is, like, the positive outcome of it is going to be so much bigger than what you realized here, right? I don't feel like you're seeing like the positive aspects of things yet. Yeah, I don't feel like you've transmuted the energy yet. I feel like you're still like kind of focusing in on like the negative of the situation here. And I don't think you've necessarily found the positive yet. I feel like that's coming here. I feel like there's going to be a release. And then we have the Devil. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's, once again, Scorpio, I feel like there's, you've been paying attention to a lot of people's like power plays, control, like control issues here, right? I feel like at this time, once again, with the Sun, the 5 of Cups, and the Devil card here, everything's going to be coming out crystal clear. Like, look how bright this card is next to these two. Like, that's just like crazy, right? Yeah, I feel like the Sun's going to be coming out like about any people that are like manipulating you, pulling you on strings here. who they're also doing it to, right? I don't think you're the only person that's like been dealing in this energy here, but I feel like you're like everything's going to be coming out crystal clear as to what these people were really doing. I feel like there's been a person here that's almost been a drain for you as well. Yeah, I feel like I need more energy. I need more energy. And yeah, you're the sun out here, like you're out here just shining your light, right? And they're thinking like, I need more of your energy because you're so bright and shiny here, like you're gold. Um, but all they've been doing is taking from you. And it's been in a sense where I don't think you were really realizing it. I feel like they look good, you know, they speak well, they're real good with their words here as well. There could be a Leo or a Capricorn here, somebody heavy with those placements. Um, yeah, I feel like you're really seeing everything is what they were talking about, what they were doing here, right? And almost like the energy that you've been feeding to them and like how it's been a waste here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I feel like at this time, like people's true intentions, what they're trying to do, how they're trying to push and pull you, right? I feel like everything's coming out crystal clear to you. Crystal clear at this time, right? And then you have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's what you were wanting though. Scorpio, that's what you were wanting. I feel like you were wanting to know, like, what is it that these people were doing? What is it their intentions here, right? I feel like there had been like people around you where you've almost had like a question mark above their head. You're really not sure as to what they're trying to do here, or what their intentions are, or what they're trying to say. I feel like it's been very confusing here. Like I feel like you could have met this group of people during Mercury retrograde here. All their secrets, all their everything. I feel like it's all coming out to you. You're seeing everything crystal clear here. I feel like this is something you manifested. Yeah, I feel like once again, your gifts are getting a lot stronger. We are in Sagittarius season, right? Sagittarius is very spiritual to me, very spiritual, right? I feel like there's a lot of underlining things that have kind of like been washed through. I feel like things like from the bottom of the ocean have been like pulled up, time to cleanse. You know, we have a new year coming in. A lot of things that were hidden that are needing to be seen are going to be shown to you, right? What is this Eight of Cups? I feel like once you're receiving like the stuff you're really needing to know about these people here, right? I feel like it's having you walk away, right? I feel like it's, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of cord cutting here as well, especially with this Devil card, right? Look at the strings. Look at the strings. Yeah. I feel like at this time there's been a lot of cord cutting, a lot of energies that you're just kind of like, once again, letting the sun set, right? I feel like you're walking towards your happiness, your freedom here, right? Like, look at this card. I feel like there's been a group of people like with such heavy, dark emotions here, right? It's so deep. You can't even tell if it's deep. You can't even tell if it's shallow, right? Like just really uncertain. You know, I feel like you're not even like worrying about these people or their emotions any longer. You're walking towards your happiness, your sunlight here, like your paradise. I feel like you're really just kind of like done with, you know, allowing people to like control how your situations and feelings and emotions are going to go here as well. Once you see these people for who they truly are, what they truly are, I feel like you're having no problem like just going towards something a lot bigger and brighter for you as well. Right? Yep, and then we have the Star. Once again, I feel like, Scorpio, I feel like you're working towards your paradise, your healing here, right? I feel like you have something so much bigger coming in for you. It's almost like you were needing to get away from like these group of people in order to connect with this here as well. Yeah, I feel like you have like something that's like a big bang coming in for you as well. In order for this to come in, like you can't take these people with you, right? And I feel like you're realizing that. I feel like that's really allowing you to focus in on yourself here. It could be an Aquarius you're walking away from as well. We do have the Eight of Cups and the Star. But more or less, I feel like you're walking more towards your light. What it is, you can really just be out here and show. Yeah. That's what it is. I feel like in the past, like you weren't really able to like just come out here and shine and just be yourself and be a star, right? I feel like there were so many people that were literally like pushing and pulling you, telling you, like keeping you on a string, telling you what it is you could and could not do, what you were worthy of, like if you were good or not. Like, yeah, that's what it is. I feel like there've been a lot of people out here like trying to make you dim. That's what I'm saying. Look at it. Like, I feel like, okay, Scorpio, that's what I feel. I feel like you're like the star and the sun here. Like, look at all this light. Look how beautiful this is here, right? Yeah, I feel like there've been a lot of people like just coming in and like manipulating you, telling you like what it is you're good at, like what it is, you know, like just really kind of controlling your emotional state, your gifts as well, not allowing you to shine. I feel like you've really been dimming yourself here. Um, yeah, and I feel like you're wanting to release these. I feel like you're wanting to like put these people in the trash can here so you can focus on your wish fulfillment. So you can be out here and just shine and be a star and be whatever it is you're needing to be here for yourself and for others here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're having to walk away from these people, their energies, their conversations here as well, so you can grow as a person, so you can be the person that you're supposed to be out here, right? I feel like you have so many really great things coming in for you, and it's just about walking away from these people here, right? Yeah. Once again, I feel like it could be an Aquarius that you're walking away from here at this time. We have King of Swords and the Star. Yeah, I feel like you're becoming like very much in just like once again in your King of Swords energy. If you're not walking away from an Aquarius man, I feel like you are getting more into the Aquarius masculine energy here, right? I feel like you have no problem telling people, hey, this is what it is, like sharing facts, sharing, you know, sharing like truths with others as well. Yeah, I feel like the more you're getting into this space where it's just almost like matter of fact here with people, like it's just business, like cut and dry, like not yeah, getting out of your emotional state here, right? Yeah, the better it's going to be for you. And then we have the Hermit. I feel like you're protecting yourself. Yeah, I don't feel like you're out here like dimming to fit in anymore, right? I feel like at this time you're finding your light, you're finding your passion, you're finding what you're good at, you're believing in yourself, and I feel like you're not allowing like what people to come in and like hurt you here any longer, right? Like I feel like there have been so many people with their words. It's been like I feel like it's been words here. But I feel like you're being strengthened. I feel like you're being protected. I feel like you have like a coat of armor on you at this time, right? Nothing that people can say or do can come in and take from you any longer here, right? Especially involving your light. I feel like you're being put in a space where you can really just be out here and shine. Just really be yourself and not be afraid of it, right? Not be fearful to like share what it is you find to be your truth here, right? And even if nobody's listening, I feel like you're still 2222. Even if nobody's listening, I feel like you're still coming out here and I feel like you're still sharing your message and you're you know you're really just being yourself, and like the people that are supposed to be there are going to be there. The people that are supposed to show up are going to show up. I feel like you're seeing and realizing that you're not everybody's cup of tea. You will never be everybody's cup of tea. You could be the juiciest peach in the world. There's still gonna be a person out here who does not like peaches. I'm so serious. You could, guys, you really, yeah, at this time, I feel like you're really realizing your power, who you are, what it is you're supposed to be out here in the world here, right? Yeah. And then we have the moon. At the same time, yeah, once again, I feel like this protection's been given to you at this time to really protect you, to hide what it is you're holding, right? I feel like you have a power here that's like very deep, very intuitive, very connected here as well. And I feel like you've almost had like a coat of armor put on you so you can be protected here, right? So people don't notice you're really actually a double agent, that you're really actually playing for both sides out here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you could have heavy Libra placements here as well. You might have Libra and Scorpio together as well. Yeah, I feel like you're almost like the balance beam. I feel like you're almost like a mediator here, but I feel like it's something that's a lot deeper than I think you even realize here, Scorpio, right? I feel like you're almost like the balance of good and evil here. Yeah, I feel like you're like the balance of good and evil, right? At this time, I feel like you're seeing everything so clearly. I feel like everything is coming to you so clearly. Yeah, I feel like you're almost like taking a step back here and really just observing both sides, whatever it is you're dealing with. I feel like you're looking at the facts. I feel like you're looking at, you know, how you're feeling. I feel like you're really paying attention to really just light and dark, really just light and dark. I feel like you've almost been like scorekeeping here as well. Yeah, I feel like you've been scorekeeping. We have Page of Cups. Yes. I feel like there could be a love relationship here coming in for you. I feel like you're keeping it very much under wraps, undercover here, right? I feel like this is something that you're really going to feel. I don't feel like it's going to be something that other people are seeing, right? Pay attention to how you're feeling around certain people here, right? I feel like there's going to be a new gift given to you where it's almost like so sharp, like a gut reaction. Like if this is a good person, I feel like, you know, I feel like you're going to be giddy. Pay attention to before and after, right? That way you're knowing who it is that's out here and really draining you, right? Yeah, I feel like there's going to be something with your intuition, gut health. Like, I feel like it's going to be energy surges here, right? I feel like you're just going to know who it is you're supposed to be hanging around, who it is you're not, right? Pay attention to your feelings. It's going to be a lot deeper than I think you're realizing here as well, right? Yeah. It's almost like energy surges. I feel like you're going to be feeling this in your heart here, right? Something with your feet, something with your heart, and something with your hands, right? You're really going to be, yeah, Scorpio. I feel like if you've had any questions as to who the people are around you, if they have good intentions, anything like that here, I feel like you're just going to know. Yeah, pay attention to your body. Your body's going to be telling you everything. Everything, Scorpio. And here you are. Oh, here you are, Scorpio. Yeah, okay, Scorpio, that's what it is. With this moon card, you're going to be feeling everything, right? So if this is a good person, if this is somebody you're supposed to be around, be with, anything like that, like, look at this. You're going to feel this, like, from your chest. I feel like it's going to be, like, radiating. Yeah, it's going to be absolute, like, light. Everything is going to make sense. Things are just going to start working out for you. Like the impossible is going to be coming in for you here, right? Like, you're just going to know. Right? If this is a person that is not supposed to be in your life, I feel like there's going to be several red flags, right? I feel like this is something you're feeling here, right? If it's like a negative person or anything like that, I feel like it's going to be like sharp pains, like electric pains, like, don't go this direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Scorpio, I feel like it's going to be all like, just, you're going to feel it. You're just going to know. It's going to be body wisdom. You're just going to know. Yeah. Like, if you have any questions as to who people are, what they're trying to do here, everything's going to be shown to you. Not only are you going to see it, like, I feel like this is going to be shown to you, like, in the outside world here, right? Like, I feel like you're just going to, like, things are not working out. Things are, you know, like, at every turn, it's just going to be another red flag. You know, like, things just aren't clicking here, right? And if it's a person you're meant to be around, I feel like it's all going to just be, like, rainbow, sunshine, everything. Like, impossible things are happening for you. It's going to be really great. Yeah. I don't think things are going to be, like, outright told to you here, right? Especially with this moon card. I don't think things are going to be outright told to you. This is something that you're really, like, like, I feel like you're almost, like playing secret detective here, right? Yeah. Yeah. And we have King of Wands here, right? Yeah, I feel like you could have some help here. A King of Wands could be, yeah, I feel like there's a King of Wands here who's almost like helping you see, like helping, like, things, like, be shown to you here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody here that you're very connected to. It could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius here. Yeah, I feel like you have, like, a person that's been helping you along this journey, really helping you see and feel and know things, like almost giving you, like, signs and signals here as well. What is this Eight of Swords? We have strength. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a time period here where you're really being strengthened. I feel like I feel like there's a lot of testing going on here with yourself, right? I feel like your energy is really being strengthened at this time. I feel like you're really, like, being toughened up here. Yeah, there's some things you're having to work through. There's some things you're having, like, that the universe is having you to see. And it's only so these things cannot come in and interrupt you any longer, right? I feel like you have an energy that's coming in here where you can really accomplish anything, really work through anything as well. Like, nothing can come in and stop you. I feel like that's why there's a lot of chaos. I feel like that's why there's a lot of stress, a lot of, like, things that are going on. And it feels like, what's going on here? Yeah, it's just a test. I feel, yeah. But I feel like it's like these things are coming in order to, like, prepare you for what's coming up for you next, right? We have the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like there's some things here that you're really, once again, having to see differently. I feel like there's energies here that you're really transmuting, but I feel like it's in order. Yeah, I feel like you have to transmute these energies in order for them to not come in and stop you any longer here, right? Like, I feel like you're being given, like, a mental toughness here, so that certain energies can no longer come in and take from you, right? I feel like there's been a lot of things that you've seen in, like, the mirror that you don't like here, involving yourself as well. And Yeah, I feel like that's been completely changed for you. I feel like that's been completely changed. The Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. These are energies that you're having to transmute here, right? To put you back up on this wheel. To get the Wheel of Fortune. These are energies that that you're having to work through, that you're having to go through, that you're having to be strengthened for. Because once you get up on this wheel, there's going to be so many different energies trying to tear you down, tear you off, right? So in order to get up on here and really take your position and keep your position, you're having to be strengthened. You're having to see the world a lot different, right? So that nothing can come back and like tear you back down, tear you off of where it is you're supposed to be at here, right? Scorpio, I feel like you're supposed to be on the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like that's been a space that you've been on top of a long time, right? But I feel like there's constantly energies that come in and tear you off of it, tear you down, take you away from the path that you're really supposed to be going on, right? And I feel like you've just been allowing these things to happen and not even really realizing like where it's coming from. But I feel like it's coming from yourself here, right? I feel like this is very much spiritual. What is this 10 of Wands? What is this 10 of Wands? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like the journey that you've been on in order to get to this 10 of Pentacles here has been very long, very heavy, right? I feel like it's, yeah, I feel like it's really taken a toll on you. I feel like the only reason why you're even walking this path, why you're even on this journey here is really because you're wanting your happy ever after, right? Like, I feel like you're being pushed through these things in order to get to your happy ever after here. We have 2 10s. That's an ending, right? Yeah. I feel like the whole purpose in going through all of like this craziness here has just been to get here, to get to your family, to get to your riches, to get to your children, to get to things that you feel accomplished for, right? Like all of this is going to be worth the journey in order for you to get here, right? Yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like you're going through like the absolute bottom to get to like the absolute high, right? Like you got to go to the bottom in order to like reach like new heights here, right? And I feel like you're knowing and understanding that as well. Understanding that. Understanding that. And we have 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the only reason why you are continuing in this energy here, right? Like I feel like you've been on a path. I feel like you've been on a journey here, right? And yeah, I feel like you're knowing and seeing like what it is you're supposed to be. You know why you're on this path. You know why you're like going through like harsh conditions and things like that, because this is what you're wanting to bring in, right? Like this 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like that's why it's like kept you going, why it's almost like worth it for you here as well. And we have 8 of Swords. Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah. You know it's a part of the journey. You know it's a part of like you can't get here until you've gone through this. It's a part of the story. It's a part of the transformation here. It's a part of like the pain that you're having to go through in order for something really beautiful to come in for you here. I feel like that's why you're still going with it. You're still like allowing for this transformation to like come about, because like you know and see what's coming in for you, right? And you know it's just a part of the journey. It's a part of the process for you here, right? All right, Scorpio, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing, by the way. It's like super cloudy outside. Like yesterday was so bright and sunny. Like I woke up this morning, it's like so dark outside. It's crazy. Everybody's like real quiet and sleepy. Oh my goodness. Like today is so different than what yesterday was. Oh my goodness. So like, so just chill. Just very, yeah. Okay, one card. Hydrate, Scorpio. Connect with your emotions at this time here, right? Really connect with your emotions. Once again, I feel like there's going to be an energy here, especially with this moon, where you're really going to be picking up everything that's going on around you, right? I feel like you're just going to be feeling it. You see how like it's like it just radiant. Yeah, I feel like I feel like at this time, the more you're connecting with your emotions, how you're feeling about things here, right? You're going to be directed. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot more like colors, frequencies here as well. Yeah, like you could be seeing like auras more as well. Yeah, pay attention to how you feel. I feel like the more you're paying attention to how you feel, the more you're going to be shown here as well. All right, Scorpio, I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.